After watching this practice pull between Vitali and Schoolboy and noticing how easily Vitali is taking Schoolboy's hand and taking him down to the pad, fans have started making some judgments. Some fans are saying that there is no way even a fresh version of Devon is going to be able to do something like that to Schoolboy with this kind of ease. And that tells us that on match day, it is over for Devon. He is not going to be able to do anything to Vitali. There is just too much strength gap. But some fans are saying that comparing this practice pull with the Devon versus Schoolboy practice pull, which happened less than 2 months ago, is not doing justice to Devon's strength levels, because Devon was pulling for days before he even touched Schoolboy's hand. And Vitali was doing the same thing to Sergey Chirvovov. If you just look at the arms, the hands in both of these practice pulls, it looks like Vitali is not doing anything. But when you look at his face, he is exerting some power. It's not like a walk in the park for him. Obviously, slow pulling is kind of difficult, especially for arm wrestlers like Vitali, who depend a lot on speed and explosivity. But still, you can see the facial expressions change. Recently, Brian Shaw uploaded an arm wrestling training video. And the first two things that came to my mind were, number one, this looks more like a promotional video to sell a lot of stuff rather than an arm wrestling training video. Number two, this looks more like a bodybuilding style training video rather than an arm wrestling training video. And the fans also noticed similar thing. They're rightfully questioning that if this is Brian Shaw's training regime before the Leonidas Arcona match, then he's in big trouble. That's not how you train for an arm wrestling match. So basically, as you can see in the screenshots, Brian was doing mostly some regular gym work and a few arm wrestling exercises incorporated between other ones. And when Brian was doing the other exercises not related to arm wrestling, he was almost going all out. So if he's spending that much energy in some exercises that won't count on the table, how is he even training for arm wrestling while already exhausted? But Brian is very smart, and people were saying that he usually hides his training from the fans. So clearly that's not his actual training that he's doing to prepare for Leonidas Arcona. In this video, he did say that the stuff that he's doing here, he's very confident that it is going to carry over to the arm wrestling table, especially the rotating dumbbell handles. That is already helping him increase his grip strength, and he will need it in the match that he's about to have. Then he did some recovery work with some massage, BFR and sauna. But in the end, even Brian said that he knows that the work that he's going to do on the table is going to win him this match and all of the future matches. Table work is going to be the king and dictate everything else. I'm just going to train through and around all of that type of stuff. It always will be hard for me mentally to back off a little bit with the gym training just because I want to perform well when I'm lifting. Whatever Brian Shaw is doing with his training, whether it will work or not, we'll get to see that on April 18th at East vs West in Germany. This Saturday, there is an arm wrestling pay-per-view event, Lion Pride Arm Wrestling 3. Some notable arm wrestlers that are going to be there: Orden Larratt, Sandris Chedis, Kirsten is also going to be there, Ethan Lowe, Joseph Lowe's son, he'll also be there. I'll show you the full card and give you the link to the pay-per-view in the description. It's a €17 pay-per-view event. You can use the code of either of the athletes and get €2 off. So a €15 event. The prelims are going to be free with the same link. Reno Masic, Alex Cordecha and Frank Lamparelli are going to be the guests. The most popular match on the card is Orden Larratt versus Toman Hamza. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again.